And welcome back to What If Naruto Was an Uchiha Part 4. And look at this! I have a background. Dumbass me with this, I realized I could have just put an image in the background. I'm just so used to doing it with the with my camera, taking the internet, the computer image from what I'm looking at on the line into the background. That I didn't want to mess that up. But lo and behold, yes, now we have evolved past. I am the master of technology. I am amazing. And we're in part 4 of What If Naruto Were Uchiha. Now, looking at my time here for we're only not even 40 seconds in. I'm just going to take a minute or two to just bring something up. So I am flabbergasted and proud and happy that so many people like my stuff and continue to watch stuff and want more of my stuff. I love that. Thank you all for that. That said, and I know that this comes from a place of genuine like for the things I do. Understand, I would like some people to understand something. I don't mean everyone, but some people, and I think you know who we are. I recently had a comment, and these are one of the only times I'll respond to comments in videos. I don't respond to comments almost ever. A few times it's just to update someone on something. If they're asking where's this, where's that, occasionally I'll do that. But if someone's just saying stuff to either be mean or saying stuff like kind of demanding stuff, whatever, I don't respond to those. So I had someone recently, it's not the first time here this has happened, say, you should just quit doing this series and stick to just do the what ifs. And I get where that's coming from. It's coming from a place of enjoyment. You enjoy the content you're seeing, you want more. I understand that completely. But understand, and I fully admit, I've seen my analytics. Who wins and what ifs are kind of the main source of, I should have to double check that, but are the main source of views that I get. That's fine. I understand that completely. And I respect that, and I have no problem with that. But you understand, I have other interests and other things I like to do and talk about, right? And I'm not going to stop them just because you say, stick to this. Or, don't do this, just do that because that's the stuff I like. I get you like it, but understand that I like to do other stuff as well. So I just want to put that out there. I mean, you can make those comments as you want, but understand you making those comments just comes off as you kind of at least looking rude and looking a bit like an ass. So because it doesn't bother me ultimately. I bring this up more for people's benefit so they don't look like they're feeling self-entitled. But that's basically just what I wanted to bring up. So yeah, timed that about right. Moving on to the actual what if. So last time on Naruto What If, the Team 7 had just passed their test with Kakashi, and now we are in the aftermath of that. And I think one of the things, Naruto being Naruto still suggests, why don't we go to Ichiraku for ramen, hang out as a team. And Kakashi actually says, that's not a bad idea. So they go to Ichiraku ramen. And Team 7 in this version, I think, will be a bit closer. Thanks to that little, the conversation that Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura had prior to Kakashi, stuffing and going, doing that, there's a bit more of an understanding between the group. So they share, they talk, even Sasuke participates in that, and I think even Naruto and Sakura are able to get a bit of a little smile out of him. And then they go their separate ways. Sasuke, though, catches up with Naruto, just, Naruto, I want to talk to you for a second. And, Naruto's like, oh, okay, well, what did you have in mind? And, I'm just filling with something over there. What did you have in mind? Though he kind of knows what's going to be about, it's like, you're Uchiha. How long have you known you were Uchiha? It's like, a couple of years now. A couple of years now. I was like, you know what happened to our clan, right? And this is something Naruto kind of expected, but wasn't sure that it was going to come. Talking about this, but he had a suspicion. So Sasuke goes into Itachi. He killed everyone that ever mattered to me. Everyone that our clan, Naruto. I want to ask you, when the time comes, will you help me avenge our clan? Will you help me avenge our family? And Naruto kind of stops and thinks on it for a bit and just looks and is like, look, Sasuke, I'm gonna be honest. I might have technically been their part of the clan or Uchiha, but they were never my family. And Sasuke is like, what? It's like, I've been alone my whole life. Even after finding out, I've still just been alone. So, I mean, I understand where you're coming from in terms of wanting revenge, but they were never, oh, dude, 1 second. Oh, God. Ugh. They were never my family, Sasuke. But I can understand the pain of not having someone, being alone. I'll tell you this. What even though I might not ever have been a part of the clan, you're on some level we're still family. We're teammates, and I like to think that we can be friends. So he throws his fist out there. He's like, so no matter what happens, good or bad, when it comes to this, when the day comes and we have to, Itachi, when your brother needs to be faced, I got your back. And Sasuke kind of looks at him for a little bit and thinks like, how could he say that? But thinks on it even more. Is like, it's got a point. I mean, he never was part of the clan. I mean, he might be an Uchiha, but he was never part of my family. He was never part of the clan. Just sees that look at Naruto. Just like, yeah, I got your back, bro. He's even got Sharingan blazing and everything. That's like, yeah, I got your back. It's like, Sasuke just, all right. And, they make the promise. So, leading up to the Tazuna stuff, not much. See, we're actually going to be playing a bit of fast forward now at this part, just because there isn't going to be a lot that changes. I think Team 7's teamwork is going to be a bit better, a bit stronger. I think Sakura even takes herself a bit more seriously. Kakashi maybe even goes out of his way to teach her. I think he teach her that cherry blossom genjutsu. Make sure she has at least something else besides the academy techniques, because Sasuke and Naruto do as well. And Naruto has been working on a jutsu. Now, what's that jutsu? Well, you've actually seen it before, but I won't bring it up. You will see it in this video, don't worry. But then fast forward, obviously, to the Tazuna stuff. So that, despite the fact Naruto's definitely a bit more matured up in this version, or at least a bit more experienced, he's still Naruto. He still is like, I want a ninja mission. And even Sasuke, and Sakura are kind of like, yeah, let's get something. So they get the Tazuna mission. Tazuna introduces himself. That scenario goes the same way. They head out of the village. And when they head out of the village, Kakashi basically tells Naruto, I want you to keep your Sharingan activated. Wait, why? Because of that, Kakashi says, well, A, it'll be a good chakra exercise for you. Most of the Uchiha, if they really want to, hardly needed to use any chakra to keep their Sharingan activated. So it'll be a good chakra control exercise for you. Plus, it'll give us an extra set of eyes and awareness of the situation. I can't keep mine activated because I'm not a pure-blooded Uchiha. That reminds Sasuke about the fact that Kakashi pulled out a Sharingan against Naruto. Wait, and makes you wonder how did Sasuke not know about that? It's like, so he basically just looks at Kakashi and says, "Where did you get your Sharingan, Kakashi-sensei?" And Kakashi kind of gets a little bit somber. It was like, it was a parting gift from an old friend. He's no longer with us, obviously. But before he died, he imparted this. His last gift to me, and it was his Sharingan. And he basically says, with it every day, we are both viewing the world together. He kind of like does like a somber thing, and Sasuke's kind of like, good enough answer. And Naruto keeps his eyes open, and basically Kakashi says, give me this signal. It would be subtle enough that I'll notice it, but but not so obvious that anyone else will notice you're making it if you see something. So they obviously get to the puddle of water. Naruto does see it, gives the signal. Kakashi, says it as well. And Naruto would probably see that puddle of chakra long in advance, even before Kakashi does, simply because his eyes would kind of tune in on it. It's not like telescopic, but he'd probably notice a little bit of chakra coming off it. So because of that, he's fully aware that Kakashi is using a substitution jutsu when Gozu and Mizu basically slash him, tear him apart. And I think Naruto does better in this situation. The reason I say that is that Naruto was in shock when Kakashi died, and the Demon Brothers moved so fast he couldn't really register it. But with his Sharingan activated, aware that Kakashi is basically using a substitution jutsu, he sees the two come from behind him, but instead he basically quickly creates a clone behind him. As they appear right behind him, they see the clone go, great breakthrough! Blast him back. Sasuke comes, uses the shuriken to basically, was it a shuriken or a kunai used to kind of bench the chains there against the tree? I think it was a shuriken. And then, shurikens that, he kicks them, they get loose. Him, Sasuke, and Sakura both come in and protect the bridge builder. Kakashi comes in. Excuse me, I'm tired today for some reason. Ooh. Might actually need a nap. And there's nothing wrong with naps. They might sound juvenile. A good nap can do wonders for you. So Kakashi comes in, saves the day. Now you don't get that moment where Naruto's like, I make a vow on this wound. I make a vow. You're gonna lose a lot of blood. If you lose any more blood, you're gonna die. That doesn't happen. But I still think Naruto does get a little bit of resolve in him after experiencing that for the first time. So you get the whole, going through the bridge thing. You get the Zabuza thing coming. Now, Naruto does not have a Byakugan. He has a Sharingan. So therefore, he can't see through bushes, so he does still almost accidentally hit a rabbit, which is used for a substitution, obviously. And then, obviously, Zabuza shows up. You dodged. Good reactions, kid. Kakashi, we have a standing order in our bingo book to take you out. I can see the Sharingan in honor of this. Or, no, actually, this is an honor. Hidden Mist Jutsu. And obviously, Naruto would probably copy that technique. I'm not, I'll admit, I'm not feeling all that well at the moment. So I'll probably actually take I want to get both what ifs done today. I should have time to get both of them done. I should have gotten them done earlier, but I should have time today. But I'm just not feeling that well, I'll be honest. I should still be able to finish this out without being sick or anything like that. It's more like a headache and fatigue, anything like that. And if anyone's had like a fatigue type of headache, it could translate into making you feel a little nauseous. Okay, so Zabuza and Kakashi square off. The mist rolls in. Naruto actually, uses great breakthrough. Tries to blow the mist back. Say, oh, you're a wind user. That'd be a problem for me, kid, if it wasn't for the fact that I have more than enough water to keep doing this with almost no effort whatsoever. Which he's right, Naruto. Save your chakra. And then, Zabuza lists off the vital points. Now, Naruto's Sharingan isn't as experienced as Kakashi's is, but he's still got a decent amount of clarity compared to someone like Sasuke or Sakura on the mist. So he is still somewhat able to pinpoint Zabuza out. Problem is he just can't react in time. Kakashi goes in, water clone jutsu happens, he entraps Kakashi in that, and or in the water prison jutsu. Then Naruto and the gang just basically are squaring off against Zabuza. And it's like, without a sound of warning, it explains Zabuza's background a bit. A child, wasn't even a ninja yet, approached the class and killed all of the students. It felt so good, and then just kicks Naruto square in the head. The clone does anyway. And Naruto's just looking on, and just having that moment, like, what should I do? What should I do? Should I run? And then just kind of thinks on it real quick. And, he's like, fire style, fireball jutsu! He's like, a fire style. Oh, you can use fire and wind. Deadly combination. And then he just, swipes out his sword to swipe the fire away. But Naruto comes in, and he gets kicked back again. But now he's got his head back, and he does the classical, like, hey, you, the freak with no eyebrows, put this in your bingo book. The ninja will become the next Hokage of Hidden Leaf. He narrates up, his name is Naruto Uzumaki. And it's like, oh, really? Then let's see what you got. That Shadow Clone Jutsu! And then, the Shadow Clones appear. It's like, oh, Shadow Clones. And there's quite a few of them. And then, they charge like, you think you can stop me? And they could tell that's going to basically just cleave right through them. But then Naruto's just like, thanks for the open targets. Thanks for the water. Water style, water wall. Oh, the clone's something like a water ball. Where'd that technique come from? Remember, Kakashi used it in the last video, so Naruto would more than likely would have copied it. Now, remember, you can learn a elemental technique even if you don't have a natural affinity for the element. An affinity doesn't mean that's the only element you can learn. It just means it's the one you're best at, the one you'll have the easiest time learning. So Naruto is like, and they basically all cut the sword cleaves against the water. To which Naruto then says, Sasuke! And then fire style, fireball jutsu! Do get the music going. It's like, that's the best you got! It's like, and then they do the Shadow Clone Shuriken combo right there. Except the clone's kept in the background. Shadow Clone Shuriken jutsu! It's like, you're never going to touch me with that. Oh, so you bypass the clone and aim for my real body. Smart. But not smart enough. One style. Great breakthrough. Not smart enough. And then all of a sudden, the shurikens both go into overdrive. It's like, crap. And then basically, Zabuza barely grabs the first one. And almost yanks his shoulder out of its socket. Just, and then the other one comes in. So he barely dodged that. Almost does get a nick on his feet. It's like, that was close. And then obviously, Naruto transforms into the or transforms out of the shuriken, throws a kunai, hits the clone, and Zabuza comes at him. Then Kakashi deals with Zabuza right as rain, and then we basically get them passing out. And Zabuza also notices too, is like, you brat, he had those eyes. That couldn't have been the shouting at us. I thought the Uchiha were all dead. They can't. You can never keep a good ninja down. Now let's end this. Haku obviously takes out Zabuza temporarily, leaves, and they get to the Bridge Brothers' house. They get to Tazana's house. So a lot of this is kind of going to go similar. They'll focus on their training for chakra control. Naruto's is a bit better than before. Like, it's kind of like how Sasuke did it, where he put too much in and broke the wood. So Naruto's a little bit similar, though his chakra control just isn't as good as Sasuke's, or Sakura's for that matter. So they spend a lot of their time practicing that. Oh, excuse me as I yawn again, man. I need like a nap or something. Holy crap. So they spend time practicing that. Honestly, yeah, not a lot is different here. Naruto doesn't have any really new techniques to be learning at the moment. No one does, for that matter. It's just about chakra control exercises. He has that moment where he blows up on Ninari. But just to illustrate the point, I think he also puts his Sharingan on just to put a little bit more, like, oomph onto that point right there. And that's where, Inari goes and, has that talk with Kakashi. So Naruto meets Haku, has that talk with Haku. Naruto's overdone it again, so they go to the bridge. Now, it should note that the first part of this fight, up until Naruto shows up, that is going to go right about the same. Like, Sakura, despite even knowing the Genjutsu, has not participated in this fight very much, nor would she. And it makes sense that this fight, well, Sasuke's definitely improved a little bit beyond his normal counterpart, mostly with like his taijutsu with Naruto and teamwork. He still would be ultimately no match for Haku in the long run. But then Naruto comes in, obviously does the kunai to the head. Oh, damn it, I apologize again. Oh, man. Does the kunai to the face mask, I mean. They're about to square off, and then Sasuke throws the kunai, and then Haku, goes into the mirror, and, Naruto also goes inside the mirror, and they basically start to get taken down. They both do fireball jutsu. It's like, you'll need much more heat than that to stop these flames. Like, and then it's like, really? And then he's got his Sharingan as well, which means he puts his Sharingan on, so he's actually capable of dodging the needles far more effectively than Sasuke is. And it's like, let's see if you want more intense plays. Like a row of clones, like a circle, combined. Then we can give you just that. Wind-style, great breaking fire-style, fireball jutsu! To which Haku even is like, oh, that's not good. And tries to take out the clothes, but too late. Just almost like near white heat fire just comes out. Maybe not white, but blue. Like, just gets so hot it turns blue. Just boom. And those definitely start to melt the mirrors down a little bit. Not, unfortunately, all the way. Still not. It's like, that was close. And if I didn't have enough wire here to compensate, then I would have been in trouble. Naruto, can you do it again? Right, one more time, fire, go! And then Sasuke is basically keeping track of where Haku's moving. Comes in, and ultimately, his Sharingan has been activated in this as well. Those eyes, and they both have them. They're both Uchiha. Because of that, I will not be able to keep this up for much longer. My jutsu uses a very large amount of chakra. Very well then. Let us end this. And basically, what's going to happen here is, because they both have their Sharingan activated, neither of them are able to basically be hit as effectively as they were before. They can still get hit, but together, Sasuke is using his fire style, Naruto's using his wind style, and adding his own fire style on there. So he's actually increasing the ferocity of the fire. So together, they're pretty much, but they burn down the mirrors. But what they didn't expect was the Haku for jump. I was like, got you. And then fire at Naruto, who's taking it because you have to using a lot of chakra. His eyes, his Sharingan even kind of just fills his eye. It's like, Naruto! And then Sasuke, Sasuke, what? No, Sasuke, why'd you do that? I don't know. My body, it just moved. Naruto, my brother, he's still out there. A bit of a take on that, but obviously Naruto knows about this now. You tell him he took everything from me, Naruto. My family, kind of like a little. I can imagine it's kind of being a different. in this version being a bit more like what Vegeta did against Frieza when Frieza actually killed him. Saying, "It took me when I father when I was a little boy." And Vegeta was actually just holding those tears back. I think Sasuke's even doing this too. Then get vengeance. You gotta. He's gotta pay for what he did. He's gotta pay. I'm sorry, Naruto. So and then he just drops the hand and just gone temporarily. Obviously, Haku didn't kill him, but no, it's like so and just did that that moment where he's kind of is this the first time you've seen a comrade die? And Haku makes a couple more mirrors, obviously, and then just shut up. And then just you get now Kyuubi Naruto with his Sharingan blazing against with Kurama's chakra in there, except now it's got the Sharingan. He's got I think Naruto, he already had 2 Tomai in his eye. This might be that moment where his Sharingan actually does mature into 3. So he would have a mature Sharingan at this point. And he just looks at Haku, just like, and he's got the Sharingan active, but it's got this fox slit in there. It's like, I'm gonna kill you. And then that's where we're gonna end it off for right now. So we're leaving off with Naruto and Haku squaring off for the first time. Naruto, Fox Chakra blazing, Sharingan blazing. Haku's gonna be in trouble. Till then, though, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, you want us to review something, put in the comments below, let us know. I'll do a review of it at some point. Ideas for Woodwind, Star Wars, Superhero, Magic, whatever, anything to do with the channel. Put that in the comments below as well. I'll get to that at some point. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll get the next What If out today, but if nothing else, I'll save for tomorrow. I think I might have to forego doing the top 10 for right now. I'll do it at some point. The top 10 best of 2019 I'll do at some point. But right now, I'm just not feeling very well. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.